Roberta Claytor Palmer. My father was John Claytor, Dr. John B. Claytor, who was the son of William Olmsted
And
Claytor
Judith Reynolds.
and Judith and Reynolds. I am very proud of the fact that I am a Claytor, and the Claytors have always had a strong family tradition. I knew all of my father's brothers and sisters, their wives, husbands, children. We all grew up together. Every Sunday, we would get together as a family with some one of my father's brothers or sisters. He had 3 sisters and the rest brothers. But we all grew up together even though we did not live at the same location. I lived in Roanoke, Virginia, and grew up there, which was very close to Floyd County, Virginia, where my father was born and where 2 of his brothers still had farms. So we used to go to the country. We would go to visit Uncle Harvest's family, Uncle Shields' family, and Uncle Irvin's family, who all 3 lived on farms. And then we would also visit Aunt Carrie, who lived in Martinsburg. She only had 1 daughter, Jeanette. And then another sister lived in Sontag, Virginia, and she had a large family.
That's Aunt Eura.
Aunt Eura, yes, who was a daughter.
So I got a question. You are 96 years old?
I am 96, and I will be 97 on October the 7th of this year.
How did you make it that long? What's the secret to making it to 96?
Well, very fortunately, I think it had to do a lot of what happened within my home. I lived in a home of a religious family. My mother was the only child of a Presbyterian minister, and my father was a Pilgrim Baptist. We used to go up in the country for the rallies that they would have, the Pilgrim Baptist, where they would have the washing of the feet and all of that sort of thing.
So a lot of
But
prayer.
it was all, yeah, but there's a lot of family. All of us belonged, were active in the church
You left
growing
out
up.
Roberta.
Yes, our health habits were established in the home. And out of 8 living children, 5 of us are still here today. My sister is 99 years old and will be 100 years old. Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise.
September 11th.
Oh, wow.
September 11th, yes. And then the other brother who is still living, Dr. Walter Claytor, he was a dentist, and he is 92. And my sister Ruth, who is here at this reunion, is 90 years old. She'll be 91 in October. And then this young lady next to me, who is Dr. Margaret Claytor, and the youngest one, Woodbury, right?
Sure.
So she is the last of the Mohicans. She's 80 years old and will be 81 in October the 30th, yes.
When you say health habits, be specific. Did you all have a garden? Did you eat fresh food? I'm sure you didn't eat McDonald's.
We not only had a garden, we had a cow inside of the city limits of Roanoke, Virginia. All of us learned how to milk a cow.
Except me.
Except Margaret, she came up later. But we learned how to milk and we churned to make butter. We loved, had plenty of milk and buttermilk.
And butter.
Yes, and fresh food from the farm. And also, my father, by being a physician, and the people couldn't always pay him, so they would give him potatoes or apples
Or corn.
or whatever that they had to help pay their bills.
For sanitation.
Yes. Oh, yes. We learned sanitation from day one, and cleaning our teeth, and other things that ensured us to have things for later on in life.
So what do you think, out of 96 years, tell me about 2 of your major challenges?
Gee, it's very hard to differentiate, to decide which is major and which is not. I think the hardest thing for me was being a war bride, and my husband was overseas for 2 years, but fortunately he came back safe and sound. So that was a challenge, living, my mouth is dry.
Okay.
Yes.
Working,
Let her take
working
over.
full time and raising a family and continuing in school to get her doctorate.
Being
was-
married 70 years.
Yes, I
To be
yes,
able to celebrate 70 years of marriage
we
before
did.
losing her
Our
husband.
church had a celebration for our 70th wedding anniversary at the church that they did for us, which we really appreciated. Unfortunately, my husband died October the 14th in 2014. Yes.
How
So-
old were you when you got married?
Gee, I was old considering what some people do. I was 22 when I married, yes. And we had very happy years together. I was fortunate enough to be married to a person who was calm and peaceful, and we never had noisy argument. We did disagree, but he was a very calm person, which made it very good. Yes.
So my last question would be, what is your advice for the young people in our family in terms of, sustaining happy marriages, growing their families, and just surviving in general?
My advice to the young people would be to value your family. You have no idea how very important your family becomes as you get older. You really feel closer to your family than anybody else, even your old friends. Your old friends will leave you. They soon die. But you will always have your family left to be with and to be happy with. So value your family. That's what I would advise. Yes. Thank you.
Anything else?
Stay occupied. Don't end up not doing anything. Even later on, even now, I have to have something challenging to my mind and also my body. I try to keep going. I'm still very active. I don't look that way today because I have been through a lot since this weekend. But normally, I don't have any problem. We go out to dinner every Saturday night. We lift them up on Saturday night.
And who is the we?
Oh, the we would be my son and my 2 sons. I had 2 sons I didn't mention that. That's the most important thing. That's my major contribution to the world.